So on that note, I think it's really lovely to bring in, because you're going to share a very sort of simple exercise that you shared in your presentation, which I absolutely loved. And we're going to share it live so you can utilize this little tool at home as well. So yeah, over to you, Robin.
Thank you. So basically this uses the traditional Chinese medicine qi lines of energy, and they travel up through the hands, through the fingers, and each finger then has its own particular connection. But just to focus on one of those, if you hold the first two, so the index finger and the middle finger, just wrap your other hand, and it doesn't matter which way around, left or right, just wrap your other hand around those two fingers and just hold them. It's like making that connection we were just talking about with yourself. So we were talking earlier about self-compassion, but the qi flows down through the arm that's holding that to the hand that's holding the other hand, and then it just kind of makes that circuit, that connection, and we feel held and supported. But those two fingers send a message, it's okay. So when we hold them and breathe, so just being conscious of your breathing and breathing deep down into the belly, feeling the air going right in, all the way down, and feeling it bringing in all that wonderful oxygen, that life force energy. And if you want to add a mantra, just say, it's okay. Right here, right now, in this moment, I am safe and all is well. And it just helps to ground you, center you, bring you into the present moment. So rather than our brains often are scattered in so many different directions, I've got this to remember and that to do, and it just brings you back down and just brings you into the present moment and brings your energy out of busyness and fight or flight and into rest and repair. And it's something you can do really discreetly. So if you just put your hands down where they would hang naturally, nobody needs to know that you're doing anything to, that you're feeling maybe a little bit anxious or a little bit nervous or a little bit tired, whatever it might be. Nobody needs to know that you're just giving yourself that little bit of support.
That feels really calming, doesn't it? Just brings you back, sort of. And like you said, sometimes if you're feeling nervous in certain situations, it's something that you can do under the table or wherever you are, and people don't need to know that you're kind of connecting with yourself. I love that. So thank you so much for sharing that, Robin.
Pleasure. I think it's kind of nurturing and nourishing. Those are my two words for the year.
Yeah.
And I think it just fits in with that perfectly.